Breaking news, boys. The developers over at 343 Studios and their new Halo campaign Evolved scores are evidently tanking, and they are silencing gamers over on the Steam forums. Challenge: make an attractive female character impossible. They always have to self-insert. They always have to do this. Respect the original design and artist direction? No. They have to self-insert. They have to interject their own ideology onto classic, iconic characters from games made for male gamers. It's insane. But Halo campaign Evolved scores tank and gamers get silenced on Steam forums. Halo campaign Evolved, at least they own the chuds, boys. At least they own the chuds. Yeah, right. Totally owning the chuds here. Jesus Christ. This person down here is saying Master Chief effectively being held hostage by 343 Studios at this point. Absolutely. This is insane. They cannot respect the source material. They can't. They absolutely can't, because it was made for gamers, boys. It was made for the original gamers, the male audience. And if they respect that, then they're respecting the patriarchy, boys. If they respect us, then they're respecting the patriarchy, and they can't have that. Halo campaign Evolved's Cortana is so bad, even the normie Halo subreddit is shitting and modding it. I cannot see Germa when I look at her. Jesus. So this mod isn't going to last for long, by the way. Working on a mod for Cortana and Halo campaign Evolved. Yeah, this will not last long. You know Nexus Mods is going to be banning this before too long. But the Redditor was not kidding when he said Halo campaign Evolved's Cortana looks like Germa, and he's absolutely right, because holy shit, boys. Holy cow. There is no way that they thought that this was a good design. I mean, look at what the mod comes up with. The original Cortana, a good looking Cortana, and then this. Are you kidding me? It's insane whenever some random person in their mother's basement can do a better job of respecting the original art direction and design than you can, because you're so ideologically captured that you can't even make a good character. But the same person from before saying remaking Halo and then deliberately hiding every mention and appearance of annoying girl boss character who's constantly in the player's face is a terrible look for Xbox. I don't think she's constantly in the player's face. I think she's just like there for a few side missions, but nonetheless, the point still stands, because yes, you are getting a new Halo remake. Thank God. Oh, it's about time. Thank God they're finally making us a new Halo remake, boys. We can be happy. But where do you draw the line in the sand? They know what they're doing. They expect you to slurp up their slop continuously while they interject and self-insert and throw their ideology all over the place. They fully expect you to lie down and take it while they destroy what was originally a masterpiece, especially when they're trying to save a brand that spent years in the gutter and becomes the laughingstock of the entire gaming industry, if that ain't right. Seriously, if they were going to include a character like that, they would have been better off not making those extra missions at all. Exactly. Actually, they would have been better off never remaking Halo in the first place. The entire project has been unnecessary from day one. No, if they were making it with online multiplayer, which Halo 1 didn't have, then it absolutely would have been necessary. But guess what they didn't do, boys? Guess what is not in the new Halo campaign Evolved remake? Guess what's not in that remake? A new online multiplayer mode. That's what's not in that remake. So yes, it was absolutely unfreaking necessary. Seriously, Xbox, you are by far the dumbest video game company I've ever seen. I've never seen a brand go so far out of its way to sabotage itself the way Xbox does. I haven't even played it yet. I got a copy as a gift on Steam. I unlock on the 28th. Okay. Well, let me know your thoughts after that. But of course, Xbox is shooting itself in the foot, because they want their console and their business to go down the drain so that they have a reason to move everything towards the cloud. That's what they want. They want you to have to play on the cloud and watch ads to even play games that you own. It's insane and ridiculous. But if you were wondering why Xbox Studios was going in this direction, why 343 was making this decision, like, if only we could have seen this coming from a mile away, huh, boys? If only we could have predicted what was going going to happen to Halo and Halo Studios. Yep, absolutely. They cannot help themselves. They literally can't. They have to do this. They do. But 10 to 1 odds for a dev who self-inserted themselves into the game. Yeah. The backlash has been there, with them even shutting down multiple forums, locking out multiple forums for, you can guess it, probably misogyny. The misogynist male gamers, the patriarchy is at it again. We got to shut down their forums. We cannot let them have open discussion. But the usual suspects repost, this cash grab is not worth $50. It's really not. I mean, a literal campaign remake of an old game is not worth $50. $50 for something I already own multiple copies of. It is literally the biggest cash grab ever. Why add Lieutenant Williams? Jesus, dude. Jesus. But it gets worse with even another one down here saying, what the heck happened to Cortana? And of course, that one gets locked. You know it's going to. You knew they were always going to, because they cannot allow open discussion on the subject, because for them to make an unattractive female girl boss character in a game is not even self-serving towards the company, the platform, anybody. It is only there to reaffirm their biases and ideology. That is it. That is the only reason why they make these female characters look like this. But the reviews over here aren't looking too good either, with 2,000 English reviews still being mixed with multiple not recommended. In French, the voices are AI. I would feel more respected if you use the voice from the original game. It's an insult to the community. This game has been a disappointment. One glaring issue that I've seen is that there is about a 1 second delay between you swapping to a weapon and firing. Common team. These issues are not found in Bungie games like the original Halo and Destiny. But this person's saying this game feels unfinished and unpolished. Wait for a sale or an update. And that's my advice too, because a lot of people had an issue with the game crashing. You were getting the game, you'd pay $50 for the game, and it would crash. You weren't even able to play it. And that is so stupid for a game like this, that is literally just a cash grab, that is just the campaign, that doesn't add online multiplayer, that charges an insane amount for a remake of a campaign, which is $50 freaking dollars, for them to butcher Cortana and make Lieutenant Williams, Lieutenant Williams, and interject themselves into the game and their ideology and be completely self-serving to their own needs rather than what the gamers actually want. Yeah, my best advice is to wait for a sale if you want to try it. I mean, obviously do what you want with your own money. It's your money, but my advice would be to wait. This is definitely my line in the sand. I will continue to play the, Halo Chief Master Collection, where with one button it lets me turn off all of their new stupid, visual additions to the game. Okay. All right, boys. I love all of you. Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad. I'm gonna go with plastic, boys. I think it's plastic as fuck. It's plastic through and through. The devs over at 343 Studios are basically mannequins. They got so much Botox that their brains have turned to plastic. All right, boys. I love all you. GG's. Peace.